Pretty soon we're going to be talking an awful lot about the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Yes, the one that deals with citizenship. I trust you all can go and read it on your own. One reason I started this channel was hopefully to get people to think about things in a different way and not just assume that because we do something one way and have been doing something one way for a long time, that's the only way that it should be. Maybe we should really try something different. Right now, the interpretations of this amendment are that you either inherit citizenship from your parents or you are a citizen merely by being born here. This is wrong. Our plan to fix this is to correctly interpret it and eliminate the default birthright citizenship aspect, meaning just because you're born within the borders does not mean you're automatically a citizen. But what if we actually chose to do it a little bit differently? Instead of interpreting it this way, what if we did the other way and said, okay, we do only have birthright citizenship and no naturalization. Yes, the only way you can become a U.S. citizen is to be born within the borders of the United States or one of her possessions around the world. So yes, this would of course include Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Guam, the Marianas, and all those various places. So yeah, what if we did that? What if we just changed it completely? Only birthright citizenship, no naturalization. This could be very, very interesting. This is going to raise a number of other questions like, okay, well, if you're not a citizen, do you get to vote? No. Okay. If you're not a citizen, do you have to pay into or could you benefit from Social Security? Maybe not, right? What would be the highest recognition that you could get from the U.S. government? Well, that question has already been answered, and it's permanent resident status. Permanent residents right now can freely come in and out of the country. They can hold pretty much any job. They can create businesses, own property. They pretty much live like citizens, except, they're not citizens, don't have a U.S. passport, and can't vote. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that is a solution for the next generation or two to only grant citizenship to people that are born here. And you know what? I would even be willing to say including the anchor babies. Yes. Of course, I do foresee some unique cases that would have to be addressed. And, current federal law does, define certain categories or it does define the process of citizenship. Even with the 14th Amendment, not everybody, gets citizenship. For instance, children of diplomats are exempted from the birthright citizenship aspect now. So yes, federal law can change these things. And let's just say, maybe we would have to issue special color passports to permanent residents whose birth state no longer exists, like the Soviet Union or something like that. Okay, well, that's actually a fairly easy problem to solve. They're permanent residents with a special passport. Okay, but they still can't vote. Okay, and, well, I don't know, maybe there are other things that we would have to consider, but, all those things probably very easy problems to solve. So what do you think? What if we did that? What if we just went in completely the opposite direction and said, yes, you have to be an anchor baby to be a citizen or be born here to be a citizen. But if you're not, the most you can get is permanent residency. Okay. Now, there is one interesting benefit, I think, that would come of this. If you did emigrate to the United States legally, became a permanent resident, and worked the rest of your life here, yes, your kids born here would be U.S. citizens. And I think you would have a lot of motivation to leave the country better than when you arrived for your children. Well, you know what? Just think about that. I could be right. So why don't you subscribe so you can see me in the next one?